welcome to My Home Garage. We got a quick video today because this is an easy, quick job. It's a 2006 Honda Civic Coupe, and we got to do front shock assembly. So anyone who knows Honda knows you have to remove this section here. So to make my life easier, what I like to do is remove the wiper blades and the cowl. You can do it without it because there's a spot right here. I'll show you that now. So you're gonna turn on the wiper, and then you turn them off when the wipers are all the way up. Okay. And there's, see that there? There's your one, and then right under here, if you pull this part out, I'll show you that in a second. As you can see, now you have full access to your 3 nuts on both sides. There's the parts you have. Now you're gonna get your car jacked up, either on jack stands, and you're gonna remove the 2 front wheels. Okay, you got your wheels off on both sides. These are the 2 bolts you're gonna need to access, okay? These 2 here, they hold the strut. We're gonna remove those first. You also gotta remove the brake hose bolt and disconnect this clip here, okay? Check to see if this comes out. If not, you might need heat or some penetrating fluid. So I'm gonna do that right now. Now that you got this lower bolt out, these 2, and I got this bolt out here. This is a 12, this is a 17 on this side, and the nut's a 19. So you're gonna need a gun and a 19 or a ratchet. You get these off. This is still gonna pretty much stay the way it is. This might come loose and drop down. So you do want to just be wary of that, okay? And now we just got to remove these. These are 14s, 3 14s. I advise taking the rear ones out first, and then you're gonna hold the shock with your hand as you loosen it off. I recommend an air ratchet once you got them all loose. Super easy to remove those 3 bolts. Take a look, the spring is broken facing up, so it's completely shattered. So now you just pretty much do the same thing. You're gonna get it back in, lined up with those 3 holes. Get one of the nuts started, and then you can line up that joint there. And it pretty much, okay, as you can see, new shock is back in. Lower bolts are tightened on. First you line up the top nuts in there, and once you have those on, you put these nuts on, then you tighten the top nuts, and then tighten these with this pushed in, and now I'm gonna torque it. The torque for these is 67, and the torque for those up there is 33. So I'm gonna torque these up now. 7. You might have already tightened it to that much. We'll see right now. Okay, just put this on here. Good. Tight. Check this one. Nope. And then the top is 33. We'll get the torque wrench for that. Okay. I'm going to torque the top now to 33. Doesn't matter what order. Just want to make sure there's one. See, you think you get them tight, but they're not that tight. You got to really torque them. Done. All the bolts are torqued. So now I'm going to reassemble the covers. But before I do that, we can reconnect this bolt here. And I advise to lubricate the bolt because they're very rusty. This car is literally 2006. It's 20 years old. So you got to imagine that this has been on here a very long time, right? 14. 14. So we want to make sure that it goes on straight. We do not want to strip anything. You want this thing to go back in the way it came out, which was pretty nicely, to be honest. So we want to do exactly the same to put it back. By hand, don't over tighten this. Doesn't need to be very tight. Clip goes back on. There we go. and you are completely done here. Everything's done. We can put the wheel back on, and you don't really need to tighten this at ride head, because even if I push this up, there's no movement in here, so it doesn't really matter in my opinion. Nothing's gonna change. It's not slotted. Okay, so I'm gonna finish the other side and we're gonna put the wheels on. It's a very easy job. And for the end, make sure you torque your wheels down to torque spec, which is about 97 foot-pounds for steel wheels, I believe, on a Honda. And jounce your... I don't know if you guys saw the ride height of the car before, but it was sitting really low. And now it's at proper ride height. This car has over 320,000 kilometers, so she's been through the ringer. Thanks for watching. Quick video.